We've recently received a P2000 printer from the kind people at Pantum. I'm going to do a quick unboxing of it today, just to show you around the machine. Looking at the box, it's bragging of 20 pages per minute, which is quite a reasonable speed for a laser printer. The toner and the drum come together in a single unit, and the duty cycle of the machine is 20,000 pages per month, which is very high for a machine of this spec. It has a USB connection, but it doesn't look like it's networkable. And from the stats here, it looks very much like a printer that's suited for a small office. There's a toner save mode, and we'll see how that affects the quality of the prints, and also a power save mode going along with Pantum's eco-friendly approach. From the dimensions here, it looks like a very compact printer, but we'll see what it looks like in the flesh. So straight out the box, the power cable's not a European plug, but I expected as much since it's come from the Far East. And there's a USB cable included, which I can honestly say is the first printer I've ever found with one of these just in the box. There's also a user guide and software as expected, and a PA110 toner cartridge. I noticed the E code on the end. I'm not sure what that signifies. I know the H cartridge is 2,300 page, and the A is a 1,500 page cartridge. So I'd imagine the E is the 700 page one. But the coding isn't clear on that. The printer itself's pretty well packaged, and straight away it's obvious how light the printer is, and it's pretty nice looking. Once the paper tray and feed are extended, it's a lot less compact of a printer, but it should still have a smaller footprint than most other laser printers I've used. And there appears to be two paper guides, and I can only imagine one's just for standard paper and the other one's for manually feeding the envelopes, etc. But we'll see what goes on with that. When handling the printer, it does feel sturdy. You can appreciate the difference that the metal frame makes. And with the printer open, it looks like there's very little to go wrong. It's just a trough where the cartridge comes in and a metal plate covering up the inner workings. Checking out the hard rubber rollers, you can feel they've got a really strong textured finish and feel like they can take some serious abuse. However, with the cartridge installed, there is a little wasted space in the top of the printer, but whether this is for cooling or whatever, we'll see. I've reviewed a lot of brother printers recently, and the sensibly placed USB port almost took me by surprise when I turned the printer around. And there's a manual on-off switch on the back panel as well. On the top of the printer, there's just one single button that controls all of the functions like cancelling prints or even printing a test page. I was also sent a 2,300 page cartridge with the printer for testing, and I'm going to get working on a review and hopefully have that up shortly. So I'll see you then.